totori
And then he asked for my number and I didn't give my number.
What offense have women committed?
He's not cheating on me.
Yes.
I cannot say he cannot.
Good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, the time you are watching this great show, this wonderful show from the surface of the earth. Today is another day in the life of Car Trunk, and this is the Car Trunk show where we keep it real, we keep it cool, we keep it conversational, we are not judgmental, we don't care about your language, we are just here to have fun, we are just here to do it the way we want it to be. Welcome to the Car Trunk. Today I'm joined by a very strong person in Osun State. I don't know where I will start from because I read a lot of things about him and I'm like, where are we going to start from? He's a, what do they call it? A learned fellow. And you know, we are not learned. He's the only person that is here who is learned. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the Car Trunk Show. We present to you our daddy. Daddy, welcome to the Car Trunk.
Thank you very much.
Can you introduce yourself to our audience? And
Oh yes, I will start from the point of the, do I call it are you the producer? Are you the producer or what?
let me just say...
The anchor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the anchor said he has a very strong man in Osun. I won't subscribe to that. I always say that I'm a very proud citizen of Osun.
Okay.
As to be a strong person in Osun, I won't subscribe to that. But that is all about that.
Right.
I'm Omoba Lekan Babalola of the Aworinde ruling house of Osogbo compound in Ilobu, Lekan local government of Osun State.
All right. That's a great one. Daddy, we are not going to take much of your time, but I know it's going to be so sweet. Our show is all about, you know, bringing people who have stories that they can share to the world, that can inspire people, that can tell them where you are. You have to have hope, because some people have been to the stages you are now, and they came out great out of those stages, out of those challenges, out of those probably problem or anything. And today again, we're having somebody on our show who we believe has a lot to share with us. And we are going to be throwing it, you know, little by little, and we are going to enjoy the show. I know we are going to enjoy ourselves even at the end of the show. So Daddy, let's look at how was it like when you are growing up in this state?
Yes. In those days, I would say Osogbo was not that cosmopolitan.
Okay.
Osogbo was, yeah, a big town on its own right. But everybody happens to know everybody. You know somebody, you know everybody.
Still now.
You know your age mates.
All right.
You know the people you grew up with.
Okay.
I can count, if I name some names now, you know them. I know them.
Okay.
So that was what Osogbo was like in those days.
All right.
Growing up, there were challenges.
Okay.
There were challenges. Let me start from this place. I had the opportunity of attending one of the best nursery and primary schools
In
this part of the world at that time. It was in Osogbo.
Wow.
St. Clair's Nursery and Primary School, Salero.
Wow.
It was one of the best in this area.
As a
then.
Wow.
And I will tell you the story I want to bring out of that. That despite those challenges, I remember people from people from Kwara State, people from the north, people from the east. They were there. Not necessarily that because they are Catholics. No, I was a Catholic.
Yes.
I'm not a Catholic. No, my parents were never Catholics, but I was in that school. What I'm bringing out is this: to show you how, despite challenges, our parents at that time sacrificed a lot to make us what we are today.
Wow. Wow.
I didn't know them as a small kid. I found myself, my father, Prince Babalola, thank God he's still alive,
Yes.
was at that time just a teacher.
Hmm.
My mother, God bless her soul, was a bedside nurse.
Wow.
And here I am, finding myself in the midst of... this is something I came to realize later. I was in school, in the same school, with the sons of people like Babalola.
The great Omidiran
The
dynasty.
Omidiran dynasty. I was in the school with the sons and daughters of Obelawo.
Wow.
I was in the same school with the sons of people in those who are permanent secretaries, local government chieftain. Oh, it was great. I didn't know at that time.
Wow.
You know, as you just thought you met. But when I was growing up, I said, wow. So this is what my parents went through. So there were challenges.
Wow.
But the greatest challenge I faced was that when I was in Form 4, I lost my mother.
Wow.
It was
That's painful.
It was a very big blow. It happened on the Christmas day, 1978. It was more shocking because she was okay. We went to church together. We came back from the church. By the time you know it, before lunch, everything just... And by the time you know it, she was gone.
Wow.
It was terrible. So that one actually created a lot of problems for me and my siblings. But thank God today, we were able to manage the storm. It was tough.
Wow.
It was tough. So those are the challenges.
I want
Those are
to
the
pick
challenges.
something from there, sir.
Yeah.
You know, can you remember one story particularly during that time that you cannot forget?
I remember. There are so many.
Okay.
There are so many. There are so many.
One that you know you can't just forget.
I can't forget. I remember on that very day when the thing happened. My father was surrounded by his friends.
Oh.
The late Atajo of Osogbo, Oba Yewale Motomi, Alhaji Shoaib Gomino, Baba Adeleke Odola is still alive, and so many of them. Many of them are gone now. God bless their souls. So in the process of making that, my father was confused. I was just 14 years old at that time.
Wow.
How I got that courage on that day to take control of things,
Wow.
I can't explain it up to tomorrow.
Wow.
So my father was confused. Didn't know what was happening. So his friends called me. So Lekan, what are we going to do? I said, we are going to bury my mother today. Everybody just started weeping.
Wow.
They couldn't understand, and I don't even know how I got that courage.
Wow.
Then the only thing, then sometimes in the night after the burial on that day, so my father now said, Lekan, where is that my double barrel gun and those knives? So it struck a chord in me that something sinister might happen. I said, Daddy, I'm coming.
Wow.
If one day he sees this interview, he might have probably forgotten these things. So I packed those things.
Okay.
I went to keep it somewhere in the house where we were living at that time. So I remember that vividly. There are some other things.
Perhaps.
There's
What is he going to use that to do?
You can imagine. You can just imagine. I was a 14-year-old boy. Wow. You know, I was just in Form 4, transiting to Form 5. You know, so I was a very small kid.
Wow.
Wow, how I got that courage, only God knows. So I remember those things. I remember some other things.
Okay.
There's a particular one that I vowed that till I will go to my grave, nobody will know, because if I say it, my siblings will be very riled.
Wow.
Because it involved some of my mother's relatives.
Okay.
I saw what they did. But God gave me the wisdom as young as I was to just take things under control. I saw what they did.
Wow.
They were trying to desecrate my mother's property right in my presence. You know, things happen.
Things happen. Things happen. Things happen.
It was so difficult for my father to cope with sending us to school. It was a lot of things. But thank God, here we are today.
Today,
it was tough.
Today you are a great man. I'm not going to change my word, but we are glad we have you here. And if we look at the, should I say, cosmopolitical setup of Osogbo or Osun State generally, there is this, then I had or I learned that then there are these kind of, should I call them caucus or group of people who were really the face and the powers behind the political realm of this terrain then. Can you say something about this?
I can say something about it, but that one came in stages.
Okay.
Let's start from immediately after independence, when there was a lot of heightened politics, especially in the western region then, where we had, when, let's say, Babalola was all this way. You remember, I don't know how much history you know.
Okay.
There was this crisis in the AG, that is the action, they call it action group of Babalola, which led to the schism between Babalola and Chief S.L. Akintola.
Yeah.
It was very serious. You two were young there, but we read.
Okay.
And were able to confirm from others who confirmed some of things to us. So what I'm saying is that, yes, coming back to your question, like in every place, when you say some people control the political levers of a particular space, it is time defined.
Yes.
At the time, some people were there. At the time, some people will leave. But as for Osogbo, there was, we used to have Osogbo local government there.
Okay.
They call it Osogbo, I think it's a local council, comprising of the now Osogbo local government and Olonda local government. And all the rest, that is from Osogbo up to, I think, up to Oba.
Oba.
At that time.
Okay.
That was Osogbo.
There wasn't Oba Ile or Oba.
No, the Oba Ile, yeah.
Was...
Yeah. It's when I say Oba, I mean
the two.
I mean Oba Ile and Oba. Oba, okay. They were part of Osogbo. Up till now, they are part, because those two towns are still under local government, if you know.
Wow.
So that was the time that we have our prominent father, late Pa J.L. Omigbodo.
Okay. Wow.
He was the pioneering principal of Osogbo Grammar School, great man,
yes,
in his own right. And he became the chairman of Osogbo local government at that time.
Okay.
You know, that was at that time, politics was not a do or die thing. When you are in politics, you have your vocation. But Omigbodo was a principal.
Yeah.
He was a school principal. He was the local government chairman. So he had another address, unlike what you have these days. When most politicians, most of them, don't have another address. They don't have any other job other than politics.
Politics. What is your job description?
No,
I'm a politician.
I'm a politician. So,
God.
Babalola was the chairman then. So somewhere along the line, there was this group of youth. You know, there was a youth uprising at that time too.
Okay.
Let me call it uprising.
Okay.
Let me call it uprising. For what of a better word now. They were very, very conscious of the political things around them. So there was a particular group, which I know, I wrote something about it and I will share it with you.
Okay.
They call it the Osogbo Youth Movement.
Osogbo Youth Movement.
OYM.
Okay.
The Osogbo Youth Movement comprised then of young men from several quarters of the town then. You have a walk where that's where we have a lot there, Agowande, all those areas. We have Ojaoba, we have Salearo, we have Okebale, Oshaloso, and those things.
Okay.
So they came together. They were actually friends one way or the other. Somebody knew somebody, and they became friends. So they formed the nucleus of Osogbo Youth Movement. And they vowed that they were going to change the political setting in Osogbo.
Wow.
Incidentally, the guy they were supporting, late Chief Oluguna, DJ Oluguna, was a teacher under Chief Omigbodo.
Chief Omigbodo. Why Chief Omigbodo then was the chairman of Osogbo.
So one thing led to the other, they were able to influence the change, and Oluguna became the chairman of Osogbo local government. So they were trudging along, but all of a sudden, when the schism happened in AG, Oluguna and his people pitched tent with Akintola.
Okay.
But that was not even the issue. That was not even the problem that came between them and OYM. They now became very, very dictatorial.
Wow.
They became very oppressive. They had then their council office right at the palace there in Osogbo. The building is still there.
Okay.
If you enter the palace, there's one building to your right.
Okay.
It's now well painted. That was the council office in those days.
Okay. Okay.
So as early as 8 a.m., these people will be drunk and be throwing stones, and they will just oppressing people. Even with the local police. It was so serious. So the thing continued. But the guys in the Osogbo movement were committed
to changing the politics.
They were disappointed with Oluguna.
Yes.
Who was their man?
Yes.
Who was the man they used to quote and unquote rubbish Chief J. Olugbodo?
Okay.
Can you understand?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So that was going on. Eventually, one way or the other, Akintola became the premier.
Yeah.
Either through default or whatever, it became the premier. So it was powerful. If you read the stories of that time, it was very, very oppressive. Everybody that had anything to do with Awolowo was a marked species.
Wow.
They were handed all over the place. So during that process, the Akintolas discovered that the OYM, Osogbo movement, were actually supporters of
Akintola.
So a very, I will tell you a story now that will capture what I'm saying. So my father was in the forefront. Chief Babalola with his friends. Olawale Oladiran, Adeleke Odola, Sule Daudu, Adisa Olaiwola of blessed memory, Chief Ubalaye of blessed memory. Many of them are gone now, except Baba, my dad, and Chief Baba Odola, who are the two remaining of the vanguard. Let me call it that way. So one night, I don't know whether I was born there or maybe I was just in my mother's foot. I was a fetus, but it happened on the year I was born.
Okay.
In 1964. So all of a sudden, one night, the goons of Akintola came banging on the door of my father's house in Kaka Street. I don't know whether you know.
Kaka Street, around the Saliaro.
Around Saliaro.
Yeah.
Kaka. You are living in one. My parents then were living in one house. I must have been a very small boy. I know why I'm saying that.
Okay.
So they came banging on the door. My father said he was afraid, but he summoned courage. Who are those? And they said the premier wants to see you. He said, premier wants to see who? Me, small me. Awolowo. But he said the moment he peeped out and saw that, he said, this is a done deal. But he said that whichever way, if he refuses it, they will badge him and kill him. If he goes to them, they will kill him. So he just said he had the courage.
Wow.
To and he went to them and said, what? I said, the premier want to see you. He even remembered the number plate of the car that they brought.
Wow.
LK something. I'll give you the book. I think LK is for A. They brought a Mercedes-Benz. And they said they are taking him to the premier. He didn't even know where they were taking him, but he said, please. My mother then, as a nurse, was on night duty.
Night duty. She was not around.
She wasn't around. I don't know who took care of me at that time. I think I'm going to ask Baba. I hope he will remember. So, he now said, please let me tell my friends. And miraculously, let me put that way, they obliged. Okay, you go and tell your friends that we are taking you away. So, I think they went to all his friends. But I think amongst them, they agreed that only him and Oladiran should go. So, off they went to, they were not taking them to Igbajo. Okay. Igbajo is where Akintola's wife ate from. Okay. Mama Fadira Akintola. She ate from Igbajo. Wow. So they were taking them to Igbajo. He didn't even know where they were taking them. But incidentally, when they got to a spot in Ragbiji, my mother's mom, that's my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, was buried in Ragbiji. The grave is still there today. Okay. So by the time they were taking them, when they stopped at the particular place, maybe to Israel or something, they stopped right by the grave. That was how my father knew that they were taking them to Igbajo. Lo and behold, they go to Igbajo and before then, the Akintola people have been threatening them chasing them all over the place.
You take our
This thing, all over, before the incident.
Okay.
There have been a lot of threats about, but they took them to Igbajo on that day. According to my dad, they took them to one underground place, the building.
In the building in Igbajo.
I happened to, some years back, about 3 years by myself and one of my brothers, we went to Igbajo to see the building and see that underground place.
See there.
I was there.
I wish I visited that place.
I was there. I went to the place. In fact, you were even weary, but people say we should go in. We went there. I saw the underground place.
Wow.
I saw it. I was there because I was curious when I was searching for the book I wrote. So I went there. So they took them to the place. Eventually they met Akitola. And Akitola started intimidating them, blah, 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 blah. There was a lot of conversation. But Baba said, he took the call and said, well, what's going to happen? He said, they came here or what? I will tell this man the truth. And he told them that the people of Osogbo don't like what people are doing.
Wow. To their face.
To their face. That they don't like what you are doing, no. The people of Osogbo don't like to be oppressed. They won't vote for you.
Wow.
Unless you do something about this thing, That was, meanwhile, so he now told them that himself and late Alhaji Olawale, he now told them that, okay, this what we are telling you about the oppressive tendencies of these people. Let somebody follow us to Osogbo the following morning and come and confirm this thing.
What were saying?
And Akitola's wife followed them.
Wow.
When they got to Osogbo, they met the situation as they have described it.
Throwing stones to people, oppressing people at that place.
Very oppressive. All over the town, very oppressive. They were very oppressive. So, the intimidation went down, but they never stopped their alliance with Awolowo. As a matter of fact, they had meetings with Awolowo, and Awolowo made them a very integral part of the Action Congress. He even gave them some cars and whatever, which they were using to campaign around there. But from that moment, they knew that they were marked. So smartly, they now changed the name of OYM to Oroki Social Club.
So that was
as a facade.
Okay.
To cover up their real activities. So that was how Oroki Social Club was birthed.
Oroki Social Club ní ìlú Òṣogbo.
That was how it was birthed.
Okay.
During the OYM time, Babalola was the chairman or so. But when they formed the Osogbo Social Club, he became the secretary. Olawale became the chairman or president or whatever. And I remember Alhaji Udola became the treasurer. I think Chief Igbalayi of blessed memory. Was he social secretary? So it became a very big social club in Osogbo, popularized more by that legendary LP by Haruna Ishola.
Yes.
That sold millions. In fact, the story has it, and it's confirmed. Haruna Ishola even said it in the interview that Oroki Social Club actually launched because for the first time, it sold copies that was over 5 million copies.
Wow.
We are talking of 1971, 1972.
Wow.
So that's the story. So they had a lot of influence.
Wow. That's a great one. Can we compare what we are seeing now in the political space? I know you have been with the government for a very long time. You retired as a permanent secretary. What can you say about what we have then in the political administration, let me call it that way, and what we have now? Can we say it is better now? Can we say it is more intentional?
One cannot really put the comparison in pigeonholes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It cannot be a straightforward comparison. But the only thing I would say is that in those days, people were more, in those days, most politicians, don't let me use the blanket term, most politicians and most people who found themselves in the political space, they were more committed to developing people
They are nationalists.
Nationalists, patriots.
Yes.
Look at these OIM people. They were not in politics for any post. No, none of them had any political post at that
They
time.
just had that.
They just had time to say, look, we are changing narrative to make things life better. But these days, for most politicians, it is what is in it for me.
The politics of the belly.
So that's how much I will say about that. I won't compare one era to the other.
So we can still say then it was more of, oh, let's build our society, let's build our community. But now it is more of let me build my.
It doesn't mean that there are no patriots now.
All right.
That's why I say we cannot pigeonhole the comparison. No. It doesn't mean that there are no patriots. There are people who are very committed. But the point is that most people who like to go into politics for selfless reasons, they don't have the means to get there.
Wow.
They don't have the means. Many people don't have the means to get there. I know a lot of people around me, and you know people in Nigeria too, who are selfless.
Who want to serve this country.
Who want to serve this country and who will serve this country very well, but can they get there? That's $1 million question.
That's $1 million question. That's $1 million question. As a barrister, sir, I know you are deep in law. What you've just said now, what do you think should happen? Should that be a kind of constitutional review, or should that be a kind of a change in the system of government?
How?
Like, we are doing this party
presidential system of government.
Yes, you want to become a governor, you have to be in a party, you want to, and most of the time you have to buy the ticket. From the ticket, you do a lot of elections and the likes, which is stopping a lot of people who have the potential, the charisma, the intention to build the nation, but they are handicapped by perhaps financial resources or influence. Yes. So my question now is, can we advocate for, let's change our government so that anybody can just run?
Yeah. You know, what I would say in that regard is that the major impediment for those group of people that I was told, those we call patrons and the selfless people, is majorly financial. A young man just coming out of the university, or let's even say somebody who has been working, doing one thing or the other for just 10 years. How would that person be able to afford, say, 20 million? Not to talk of 100 million, even 5 million naira.
Where will he see it?
To obtain nomination form. How? Just tell me, in this economy. So it's majorly financial. Yeah, I think things can be rejigged.
Okay.
In such a way to make the entry into the project. Not too long ago, they passed this not too young to run. I don't know how that is working. I don't know whether that not too young to roll thing has reduced nomination or whatever. I don't know.
It has not.
I don't know.
It has not.
But maybe some parties are trying to. Maybe some parties have internal arrangements where they make room for, especially women. I don't know. I don't know much, but I think I heard something that. But yeah, there must be something done in that direction. Because let's go back in time. By the time the Awolowo's, the Akintolas, the Bode Thomases, the people in OIM, when they were all this way, they were in their 30s.
Yes.
In their 30s, in their 20s.
Yes. I learned that.
And they. Now we have people in their 60s, 70s, 80s
who are still
hungry after post. The other day, about a week ago, somebody was comparing one ex-governor's age, and that the governor now has his son in the House of Reps, and he's still complaining about and things like that, I won't mention names. I think you know it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think,
something needs to be done.
Something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be done.
Because it's like we have what we need to help ourselves, and we are deliberately throwing.
The space is perpetually locked.
Yes.
Against young people.
Yes.
And people who really have the zeal to perform.
To perform well. Yeah. That's a great one, sir. Let's talk about social life. Do you have any social life, sir? Do you?
Myself?
Yes. Social life. Social one.
Yes, I do.
Drink, women, what again?
Well, when you talk about social life is not about this and women alone.
Okay.
No. Social life is not about this and women alone. There are so many things that, because you see, that's the misconception for running about with women. No.
Okay.
Of course, as a matter of fact, there was a saying that Hitler and Mussolini had their days. Yes. Yes, in those days too, boys were boys.
Okay.
Boys were boys. And we were boys. Thank God for that. Abura, nobody to Abura. But that is not the entire
social life.
Meaning of social life.
Yeah.
Social life. What we are doing is social.
Yeah.
Interacting with people. So interacting with people is social. Even when we go to church, apart from the spiritual aspect, you interact with people. That's social.
Yes.
Yes.
I
belong to a society in my church. We interact. That's social. I belong to the Osogbo Sports Club. I don't necessarily go there to drink. Yes, I can take 1 or 2 bottles. Yeah. But it's not because most of us go there. It's a misconception. Most of us go there to socialize, to have a kind of rendezvous where we meet with people, with friends, you talk about this and that.
But I know people have tagged that place a kind of red arena.
It's very wrong. In fact, when you go to Osogbo Sports Club, you hardly see any woman there. Hardly. You hardly see any woman there. Except when members come with their spouses.
Okay.
I'm telling you for a fact, because I'm a member. So when you see people just say it's a misconception. Most of us go there not because we drink. No. I was there yesterday, of course. This yesterday. I didn't even take water. Oh yeah. And that's it for most people. I know most people there who don't drink at all, who have never even tasted alcohol.
But they are always there.
They're always there. You socialize, you play Ludo. We have a lawn tennis court. We have so many sports there that we can participate in to make you fit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So socially, that's just you.
So social life, but if you are talking of the Osogbo social life, things have evolved. Oh, things have evolved. In those days, we have beer parlors all over the place. Now we have, what do they call these things now?
Lounge.
They call it lounge now. I don't know the meaning of that lounge. I don't know the grammar behind it. They are calling it, it's all over the place. Every street corner. But we have social life. And the kind of music that I was talking with a friend the other day, that some of us, our generation, my generation, appears to be a bridge between our father's time and the present, maybe, because we grew up listening and liking the music that our parents were listening to at that time. Aruna Ishola, Yusuf Olatuji. I see this very, very well. Beautiful. That's Wakara. This is one from Ibadan.
I can't
Tantalo Alamu.
Tantalo.
Those are the music.
Tantaloba.
Those are the music our fathers were listening. We listen to them. Yet, we are very versatile with the Shalamars, with the Bob Marleys. All we were there.
Wow.
Unlike today.
Wow.
Unlike today.
Unlike
today. The kind of music that I listen to, except for probably maybe Sunny Ade or Obe. Imagine them don't have. Imagine them will tell you that what is this they are playing.
Yes.
But they are very rich music.
Yes. Rich in culture,
the
linguistic,
rich in creativity.
Yes,
unlike this way where you have digital music, anybody can just sing. Yes. I'm not making a comment on anybody.
Anybody can just sing. It is everywhere. AI can make you sing.
So those are the involvement that one has seen in the social milieu, Yeah.
Oh. And can you say that you really had a very great share of that time?
That time?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I did. I did. Yeah, I did.
Can you give us perhaps one moment or experience you can never forget in one of those escapades?
Escapades. Yeah, they were indeed escapades.
Yes.
Because our parents then were very strict.
Okay.
They will only allow you to go to a party overnight. Although we managed to go.
We sneak out.
And in a way, we had our cake and we ate our cake and we had it. Okay. In a way. But we were very serious with our studies.
That's it. You're a barrister, sir.
Yes, we were very serious with our studies. In fact, when most of us came out of the secondary school, we came out with very good grades.
Wow.
We were very rascally. We did all the things that boys do.
Okay.
But when it comes to studies, nobody will tell you to go and study.
Yeah. I think that's what is missing now.
Nobody will. When I was in St. Charles, I was a boarding house student. By the time we got to Form 4, I had a group of friends. Thank God everybody is well placed now.
Wow. Glory to God.
To the glory of God. It's the glory of God. We sneak out in the middle of the night to come to watch film at Rasco.
Rasco Hall, Olokoro.
Oh no, Rasco is in Okefia.
Okay,
Rasco.
Okay, yeah. It's okay, fair.
Rasco cinema. It's no more there now. That was the main point in Osogbo in those days when we were growing up. We watch cinema in Rasco, in all the Indian films.
Wow.
We watch them.
Amta Basha.
Thank you. So we now watch this film. Dramendra. We now watch this film. You go back to, in the middle of the night, you trek through Ojoba like that. Go back to the school.
Wait. Osco,
St. Charles.
No, St. Charles.
St. Charles.
To
Okefia. Yes.
In the middle of the night.
Yes, you do it. I know well. We sneak out around 7.
Okay.
I'm not recommending it for anybody, but we did it. You sneak out around 7 because they have 2 or 3 shows, 6, 8, 9, or whatever at that time.
Okay.
So we usually watch the 8 to 9 pictures. Then we go back.
Wow.
With cigar.
Don't do that again.
Long time. So we go back to school.
Okay.
But by the time we get to the gate, you won't bid your colleague bye-bye because you know that when you get to the gate, even if it's 12 midnight, you are going to class to read.
Wow.
So we are very up and doing with our studies. And it defined our lives up to today. All of us came out in very good grades.
Yes.
So we were able to balance the socials with our academics. And it helped us.
That's great. Yeah. And I know you are into sustainable something development in
sustainable development. You okay?
Yeah. Why that?
Yes. Since my undergraduate days, you see, I read English in my first degree. Yes. But in those days, at Iloni, let me say, knowledge was very, very eclectic.
Yes.
Very, very eclectic. I was a student.
All round.
I was a student in the Faculty of Arts. I majored in English. But it was that time that I developed political consciousness in economics, in political economics, and so forth and so on and so forth. I read, as a student of English, I read Walter Rodney, How Europe Underdeveloped Africa, as a text. I read Frantz Fanon, Wretched of the Heart, as a student of English. And we were tested on these things. It was part of our curriculum in the department. So it broadened our mind horizon. Yeah. So people call me a bookworm. I don't know.
I was reading your profile. I was like, English, Masters in International Relations and Diplomacy, MPA, LLB, BL, all the...
We thank God for that.
Wow.
So, ever since that time, I developed interest in anything development matters. Papers. I just read those things voraciously. So when I learned about that program, I was first of all pursuing my PhD in law.
Okay.
But when I learned about that program, I said, no, this is a place for me. And I'm telling you, it is a place for people to be.
Wow.
Well, that is in your show. I'm not advertising for them.
No. This.
They call it Global Affairs and Sustainable Development Institute, GASD, University. Okay. Please, I'm recommending to you.
I'm hearing that for the first time.
I'm recommending to you. Go there.
Okay.
If you want to go there, I'll give you a reference.
No problem.
So that's why I'm interested in sustainable development. What is sustainable development? Simply put, it is development that will take care of today, but that will not compromise tomorrow. Simple. That's just the definition. You can take it in so many areas. Look at mineral exploitation. Look at what is happening in the Niger Delta. The exploitation of minerals there, oil there, has ruined that environment for today.
that place is even faster.
I'm coming. I'll come home.
Ilesha is there.
It has ruined the environment today. I am telling you, the future is very, very bleak. Look at the mining sites all over the place here too.
The waters are bad.
Then look at even our politics. Look at the way this country is being run today. At all levels. People are just concerned about what they have now.
How do we escape?
What is going to happen to the next generation? So that is simply put what sustainable development is. Look at the problem of climate change. In those days when we were studying geography in the secondary school, you know which season you choose season. You know the dry season. Everything is now collapsed because of the climate change issue.
Yes.
Which is ruining the whole world. We are all in for it.
Yes. Everybody.
It's either you have too extreme cold.
Yes.
Or too extreme hot season.
Yeah.
So that is simply what that development that we guarantee today, but will not
compromise the future.
That's sustainable development.
And
that's why I'm
interested in that.
Yeah, please.
I'm interested in that.
Please.
Yes, thank you so much. We really enjoyed how you are giving us back to back. Now, as a public servant, before, I know you have your share of experience in the public administration. What can you tell us about that, sir? Your journey there, how was it? I know you know, the peak.
The journey was quite interesting, but it was a marathon. It wasn't a dash. It was a marathon. And that is the problem with our youth these days. We entered the civil service then and we learned the ropes. I remember that as a university graduate then with a master's degree, I was employed as higher executive officer, general duties. I was not even an admin officer at that time. I entered the service and I remember starting to learn the job from the registry, where you have clerks and messengers. That's where you go to learn the role. Because if you don't learn it, by the time you start doing the job, they will frustrate you.
Yes.
Somebody just gave us that hint, and we went there, me and my colleagues. We were graduates. But we started learning from the registry to learn this and that and that and that. Lo and behold, we went through the ranks. We wrote several exams before you get to where you're going. Several exams. You have to read though. You have to. It developed bit by bit. Do this, do that, do this, do that. And in between, we had the opportunity, personally me, I thank God for that, I had the opportunity of furthering my studies. I was able to further my studies. The civil service gave me the enablement. I thank God for that. I thank the government for that. I will forever be grateful. I was able to develop myself. And yes, the experience is multivarious. I don't know which angle from which you want me to put it. There are so many. Which one are you going to talk about? I remember, let me tell you a particular one. There was a time in I think between 1995 and 1998. That was when the struggle was very serious. Wow. See, when you enter the service with a master's degree, after a year, you'll be preferred to level 9, just after a year. So some of us who came in with master's degree, we had that advantage. So we are moving along and things were going. Maybe some of our colleagues with which we entered were disgruntled. I don't know. I'm not fighting anybody. We are friends now, very good friends, all of us. So it's not happened that one thing led to the other, some of us, I think myself and my colleague were on level 12 then. They just relegated us. That we don't have cognate degrees, all sorts of spurious experience. But we were young, hot blood. We fought it. We fought it. As a matter of fact, that was our struggle was what led to the modern Norgay that we have. In fact, it was Norgay that birthed activism in labor field in North today. Who started it?
Wow.
Norgay was existing,
Uh-huh.
but when that struggle came, we used the instrumentality. We seized Norgay. We took the powers of Norgay through some of my friends, particularly Dr. Ologwe Goyibade, my brother friend, the former head of service.
Okay.
We took the rest of this, and I can tell you some of the names. Those who were there then, who are still alive. Dr. Ologwe Goyibade, the president of Rangwiji, Oba Rashid,
Okay.
Ayo, Olabubi, we are very close friends. So many of us there.
Wow.
We took the rest of Norgay and we fought this thing like hell.
Wow.
That was why we have the modern Norgay today, Norgay that we have today, and the labor we have that is very vibrant.
Wow.
We did it. So we fought it and we persevered. Eventually, we were restored. That was so many years of battle.
Wow.
There was an inquiry, we went to court, it was tough. But we were resilient because we knew that we had our degrees and we were not supposed to be cheated.
That's it.
So those are some of the experiences that we had. But what I'm saying is that, yes, I'm not saying that the youth of today should be too much comfortable where they are. In fact, I tell my son and my other children that, look, wherever you are today, please don't be too complacent. Even if they are paying you $1 million a day, don't be too complacent. Look for the opportunity to move. But then, you should not be desperate. Life is supposed to be gradual. Yeah. But that does not mean that you be too complacent. So what I'm saying to you is that you should balance it.
Don't be too complacent. Don't be too desperate.
Don't be too desperate.
I think that desperation is what is really happening right now.
It is something we have. People don't want to do anything. They don't want to work.
They just want to spend money. They want to ride good cars.
In this environment here we are today, I've seen 1 or 2 young men. If you see the kind of flash car they brought here today, I saw them. I don't know them all. They have left.
Wow.
If you see the kind of flash car they brought, and when they came out of the car, I was telling somebody, the person I came, I said, this guy cannot be more than 25. Where did he get the what? What money? What did he do to get this kind of money? That's where we are today in Nigeria.
That's it.
The youth want to wake up, leave the university today, but tomorrow you want to be riding in Lexus Jeep. Not even the Tokumbo type of a brand new Lexus Jeep. How would that work? How is that sustainable? That is
Back to sustainable development.
Back to sustainable
Those
development.
things are not sustainable.
They are not sustainable.
That's it.
They are not. They are not. Nobody can sustain
But
it.
people tend to take these things back to the government. The government is not providing job opportunities. They are not creating industries. There are no factories that people can work here and there. So the youth have to do anything they can do just to survive.
I won't buy that narrative. I know you are a university graduate.
Sure. I graduated from Femi Awolowo University.
You're a great teacher.
Yes.
That's
Yes. I even studied English.
Oh, wow. I did my own English at University of Ilorin.
Okay, yeah.
I did law at Ife.
So, I
And my
did
LLM at
that.
Ife. But I know you must have tried to apply for government jobs.
Several times.
Did you get any?
No.
So why are you not into all these things?
Because I know I can do things myself.
That is it. Yeah, it is a fact that there are no jobs. Yes, to some extent we can blame the government. But then, should we all then become vagabonds all over the place because government is not providing jobs? There are gaps. You are filling a gap now. You might not know it. There are gaps. It's only left for people to be creative. What of farming? What of farming? You don't have to go to farm and use hoe and collect. And you don't even need, even if you don't have the money for the big mechanized thing, you can do something. I was talking with a cousin of mine a couple of weeks ago. You know what he did? He went to small scale farming. Let me call it small scale.
Okay.
He rented about 2.5 acres of land and he divided it. He split it. He invested about 216 naira to plant pepper.
Ata.
Ata, pepper. By the time he harvested, after about 3 or 4 months, he made over 1.2 million naira from a patch of land that is not more than 3 plots.
Invested 216,000.
Around 316,000. Yeah, in Osogbo. My own cousin.
Wow.
So these are things people can do. And there are so many other things. So many young people are doing a lot of things and they are impacting life. So people don't have to do. So I don't buy that narrative that it's because there are no jobs. There was never any job, even in our own time too. When we graduated from university, there was no job. That was, we entered SAP. I want to SAP.
Social
and it's structural program. And it really sapped us.
Wow.
For 30 months, we were just roaming all over the place looking for jobs. There was no job. But at that time, we didn't have the kind of knowledge that you people have today. We didn't have it. If we had, maybe things would be different for most of us. So, you know where we started? So, it was then they had this NDE, National Director of Employment. So they have this, what they call SPW, Special Public Works Program. I was posted to another local government. I was posted to another local government as a graduate, a master's degree holder, and I was earning 200 naira. But that gave me a direction. Because when I wake up in the morning, I know I'm going somewhere, and it's I'm on Zoom, and it's actually. So what I'm saying is that the problem we have today, yes, it might be worse off today, but it has always been there. It has, at least since the Second Republic, it has always been there. I know, I agree with you that in a way it is getting worse, but it is not an excuse for youth to engage in nefarious activities. No, not at all.
But that's the narrative.
That's the narrative.
Now.
It's unfortunate.
It's absolutely unfortunate.
Very, very unfortunate.
So, I want to ask this question. In all these things, if you have the power, the privilege, there is a magic wand that says so. In all these things, what do you wish to change? What can you change about the society, about the politics, about the economy? Just, if I have the wish, I'm going to change this, and this is my reason.
That cannot have a straightforward answer. Because there are so many things that can be changed.
But you have one slot.
There are so many things that needed to be changed.
Okay.
So many things. As a matter of fact, is there any area of our national life today that doesn't require change?
Total overhauling.
Total overhauling everywhere. So I would just say that if I have the opportunity, I will just assemble a good team that will impact on the life of the society. And there will be an agreement that we want to serve people. We are not going to this for money. Of course, we will make our packs. There will be packs for us.
Yes, sure.
As people in leadership.
Yes.
At least the society, the government, they will empower us to perform. I think that should be enough. But there are so many things that can be changed. I don't know what is it power we are talking about.
The electricity.
Is it electricity we are talking about?
Is it the agric?
Is it transportation? Everything needs a total overhaul. But thank God, we are seeing little changes here and there. People are making impact. Let me see.
Sure.
Let's be honest.
Honest.
Let's be honest with ourselves. Yeah. Look at Oshu. Honestly speaking, I'm not being partisan. But we have, at least, I can say, without any fear of contradiction, that the present government is taking Oshu from where it was to a higher level. We might not be there yet.
Yes.
But at least
I
we can see,
I agree to that.
we can see meaningful movement.
Yes.
So if we continue with this momentum,
in 10 years or so, it's going to be there.
Exactly. So
I intentionally threw that question, and I really want to ask, why are you not a politician? Because I want to assume they are not really deep into politics.
I'm not a politician at all.
But if you were a politician, perhaps you could have been probably a senator, a governor, and with your wealth of knowledge, you have been able to, change a lot of things.
Well, I have never given it a thought. Honestly speaking, I've never given it a thought to be in politics. And I'm not thinking about it now. So let's leave it at that.
Will you just leave it at that? But let's say you have, you've been a permanent secretary and you retired last year. If there is a kind of, appointment that, oh, sir, you are appointed as this of this, are you not going to accept it? Perhaps in the Home Affairs. In the federal government.
Well, I will see such as a call to service.
That's it.
Honestly, I will see such as a call to service. And within my space, as I've done when I was in public service, I will try to contribute my quota and leave the place a better place.
Right. Yeah. I want to assume when you were in the public service, you will have things that you will say, I wish I can change this thing. Or perhaps maybe the gridlock of
the bureaucracy.
Yes. will not allow you. Can you tell us?
There are so many, but I won't tell you.
No, if you tell us,
no, there's
people
so
in
many.
government can see this video and say, oh, let us look at that area
There are so
and
many.
fix it up.
There are so many. But you know, the civil service is bureaucratic.
Yes.
And many times, I won't say most of the times, many times, the bureaucracy slows down a lot of things.
Yes.
You know, bureaucracy at times kills initiative.
And creativity.
Yes. It does. But thank God, one way or the other, talking about myself, I was able to do one or two things.
Can you tell us that?
No,
I want you to tell us now.
No.
It's like a testimony time.
No. For instance, I had the opportunity of being the coordinating director, what you can call acting permanent secretary of the Local Government Service Commission.
Okay.
And I think I was there for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah. I can say without any contradiction that myself and my team, I won't mention their name. When they watch me, they will know. I had a very good team at that time. Very good, solid team.
Wow.
Good team. People who were ready to give their time and everything. We were able to effect some changes, which I know up to today. We were able to. There are some bureaucratic bottlenecks that we met that were able to surmount through creativity. Okay. We were able to get the support of government by convincing government that, look, why can't we do this thing this way? And we had the cooperation.
Wow.
And we were able to do that.
That's a testimony. Thank you for telling us that. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we really had a very nice time with our father here, our barrister here, and I must tell you, it is really a wonderful time. Don't forget, this is the Cat Rock Show. We are live here, and we keep it real, we keep it conversational. We are not here with any street rules. We just want to have fun, talk, learn from people who are there, and take some things that we can use to better our life. This is the Cat Rock once again. And don't forget, we want to appreciate our supporters, especially the Merida Limited, in person of Mr. Dario Belawo, who is a great supporter of this event. He is into, somebody was asking me, where can they get good paints here around here? I said, the best paint ever you can find around here is Dremel paint. If you've not heard of that before, Dremel paint is the best paint that you can find around here. I'm saying this categorically. Dremel paint. Go and look for it. They're everywhere. Just ask for Dremel. That's the best paint now. And if you are looking for pipes or all this PVC of a thing, the Merida Limited will give you the best premium quality of PVC and UPC material. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget that we are always here to keep it real and to keep it conversational. I'm going to ask our dad here to just give us a kind of round-up advice for everybody, and then we end it there.
Yeah. Car trunk. It has been a fascinating experience. And I can see a group of young men who are trying to impact positively on the society. Like I was saying the other time, you mentioned the idea of that there are no jobs in town. But you people are making, you people are, you are filling a gap. And this is what should be encouraged. And I want to tell you that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. And the Bible tells us not to despise small beginnings.
Yes.
I don't even think this is a small beginning. But let's call it that way.
All right.
Please keep it up. I'm looking forward to when this, should I call it an organization? We have his own radio studio.
All right.
His own television studio. I'm looking forward to that.
Amen.
And I can assure you that anytime
With Bacon.
I will respond.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
sir.
very much.
We love you. We love you. We love our dad. Thank you so much. We are so grateful for having you on our show. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Femi Emmanuel, and this is the Car Trunk Show. Keep it real, keep it cool, keep it conversational. See you next time. Thank you.
Every dream begins with a blank canvas. Stroke after stroke, vision of paradise subsumed in perfect texture, the mark of dignity. Dramo paint is built on quality. The premium quality paint that delivers flawless finish, long-lasting color, and superior coverage. From homes to offices, interior to exterior, Dramo paint is trusted by professionals and loved by homeowners across Nigeria. Satin, emulsion, gloss, textured. Whatever your need, Dramo paint has the perfect solution. Available nationwide and delivered to your doorstep. Call 0902-235-7253 or 0808-924-5026 today and bring life to your walls with Dramo. Dramo paint, the transformation your wall needs.
Hello, hello, Nigeria people. Pipes you can trust. Quality we deliver. Water for all is alright, not a privilege. The Merida makes it trade. Abuja to Lagos, Ibadan to the north, to the east, to the south. With the supply, strong HDP, APBC pipes, you know they lie. For water, board, drainage and more. The Merida quality you can ignore. The Merida Nigeria limited. We never compromise on quality. The Merida Nigeria limited. High quality pipes for you and me. Oh, the Merida. Quality with the trust. Yo, from pressure pipes to drainage flow, telecoms, gas, irrigation, bowl, we keep it strong, we keep it tight. Europe, your Sunni and standard, we do it right. I good jive bad and call us today. For her lines, we just one call away. 08035785624. The Merida daddy pipes you're looking for. The Merida Nigeria limited. We never compromise on quality. The Merida Nigeria limited. High quality pipes for you and me. The Merida, he never compromise on quality.
Visit us today at Block C16, CBN Senior Staff Quarters, at Demola Adetokunbo Wuse 2 Abuja, or Premium House Magazine Road, Jericho, Ibadan. Call us on 08035785624, 09022937553, 08038204526, or 0709851812. The Merida Nigeria Limited. We never compromise on quality.
Mostly you are going to Barak to spend like 5 days. When you are giving that man enough tutorial,
And then he asked for my number and I didn't give my number.
What offense have women committed?
He's not cheating on me.
Yes.
I cannot say he cannot.